Beyond the Veil, Exploring the Holographic Universe. Summary of the Holographic Universe by Michael Talbot, 1991. The Holographic Universe by Michael Talbot is a captivating exploration of the emerging scientific theories suggesting that our reality is not what it seems. Talbot weaves together insights from physics, neurology, and parapsychology to present a compelling case for a holographic universe. The core argument. Talbot argues that the holographic model of the universe, first proposed by physicist David Bohm, provides a more accurate and comprehensive understanding of reality than the traditional Newtonian model. This model suggests that the universe is not a collection of independent objects, but rather a single, interconnected whole, like a hologram. Key concepts. The holographic principle. This principle, derived from quantum physics and string theory, suggests that the information contained within a three-dimensional space can be encoded on a two-dimensional surface. This implies that our perceived reality is a projection from a higher dimensional reality. Bohm's implicate order. Bohm proposed that our perceived reality, the explicate order, is a projection from a deeper, hidden reality, the implicate order. This implicate order is a unified, interconnected whole, where everything is connected and interdependent. The brain is a hologram. Talbot argues that the brain itself functions as a hologram, creating our subjective experience of reality from a deeper, holographic level. This explains phenomena like out-of-body experiences, déjà vu, and psychic abilities. The nature of reality. The holographic model challenges our traditional understanding of space, time, and the nature of consciousness. It suggests that our reality is more fluid and interconnected than we previously thought. Evidence and support. Talbot draws on a variety of scientific evidence to support his claims, including quantum entanglement. This phenomenon demonstrates that two particles can be linked in such a way that they behave as if they were one, even when separated by vast distances. This challenges the idea of independent objects and suggests a deeper interconnectedness. Neurological studies. Research on the brain has shown that our perception of reality is highly subjective and influenced by our expectations and beliefs. This supports the idea that our brain creates our reality. Parapsychological phenomena. Talbot explores phenomena like telepathy, clairvoyance, and precognition, suggesting that they might be explained by the holographic model. Implications and applications. Talbot argues that the holographic model has profound implications for our understanding of ourselves, our universe, and our place within it. It suggests the unity of consciousness. All minds are connected through the holographic field, explaining phenomena like shared dreams and collective consciousness. The power of intention. Our thoughts and intentions can have a direct impact on reality, as they are part of the interconnected holographic field. The potential for healing. The holographic model suggests that healing can occur at a deeper level, by accessing the interconnected field of information. Criticisms and limitations. While the holographic universe is a thought-provoking and engaging book, it has also been criticized for lack of scientific consensus. The holographic model is still a speculative theory, and there is no definitive scientific proof to support it. Oversimplification. Some critics argue that Talbot oversimplifies complex scientific concepts and presents them in a way that is not always accurate. Focus on the paranormal. The book's emphasis on parapsychological phenomena has led some to dismiss it as pseudoscience. Overall impact. Despite its limitations, the holographic universe has had a significant impact on popular culture and has inspired further research into the nature of reality. It continues to be a thought-provoking and engaging read for anyone interested in the mysteries of the universe and the nature of consciousness. In conclusion, The Holographic Universe is a captivating and challenging book that invites readers to consider a new perspective on reality. While the holographic model remains a subject of debate, it offers a compelling and intriguing alternative to our traditional understanding of the universe. The holographic model of the universe, as presented by Michael Talbot in The Holographic Universe, profoundly challenges our traditional understanding of consciousness and the self in several ways. 1. The self as an illusion. The holographic model suggests that the individual self, as we perceive it, is not a separate entity but rather a projection from a deeper, interconnected field of consciousness. This field, the implicate order, is a unified whole where everything is interconnected. Our sense of individual self is like a wave on the ocean, a temporary manifestation of the larger, underlying reality. 2. The unity of consciousness. If the universe is a hologram, then all minds are interconnected through the holographic field. This implies that there is a fundamental unity of consciousness, a shared source from which all individual minds emerge. This challenges the idea of separate, isolated consciousnesses and suggests a deeper interconnectedness between all beings. 3. The power of intention. the holographic model suggests that our thoughts and intentions are not merely internal events but have a direct impact on the holographic field. This implies that our thoughts and beliefs are not simply reflections of reality but actively shape it. This could explain phenomena like the placebo effect and the power of positive thinking. 4. The nature of reality. The holographic model blurs the lines between the observer and the observed. Since our brains are holographic projections, our perception of reality is not a passive reflection of an objective world but an active creation of our consciousness. This means that what we perceive as real is actually a co-creation between our minds and the holographic field. 5. The potential for transcendence. If our individual consciousness is a projection from a larger, unified field, then it is possible to transcend our limited sense of self and connect with this deeper reality. This could explain experiences of enlightenment, mystical union, and other forms of spiritual awakening. In summary, the holographic model challenges our traditional understanding of consciousness and the self in the following ways. It suggests that the self is not a separate entity but a projection from a unified field of consciousness. It implies that all minds are interconnected and that there is a fundamental unity of consciousness. It suggests that our thoughts and intentions have a direct impact on reality. It blurs the lines between the observer and the observed, suggesting that our perception of reality is an active creation. It opens up the possibility of transcending our limited sense of self and connecting with a deeper reality. These implications are profound and challenge us to rethink our place in the universe and the nature of our own being. While the holographic model is still a speculative theory, it offers a fascinating and potentially transformative perspective on consciousness and the self. The holographic model, as proposed by David Bohm and explored by Michael Talbot, presents a significant challenge to our traditional understanding of free will and human agency. Here's how. 1. Interconnectedness and determinism. The holographic model suggests that everything in the universe is interconnected and interdependent. This interconnectedness implies a degree of determinism, where events are not entirely independent but influenced by the larger, interconnected field. This could lead to questioning whether our choices are truly free or predetermined by the interconnectedness of the universe. 2. The illusion of individual agency. If our individual consciousness is a projection from a unified field, then our sense of individual agency might be an illusion. Our choices and actions might be influenced by the larger field, even if we are not consciously aware of it. This could suggest that our free will is not as absolute as we might believe. 3. The power of intention and co-creation. While the holographic model might challenge the idea of absolute free will, it also emphasizes the power of intention and co-creation. Our thoughts and intentions, being part of the interconnected field, can influence the unfolding of reality. This suggests that we are not simply passive observers but active participants in shaping our own experience. 4. Free will as a spectrum. Instead of a binary view of free will, either completely free or completely determined, the holographic model might suggest a spectrum of agency. We might have a degree of free will within the constraints of the interconnected field. Our choices might be influenced by the field, but we still have the ability to make choices and influence the course of events. 5. The importance of awareness. The holographic model highlights the importance of awareness in understanding free will. If our actions are influenced by the interconnected field, then becoming more aware of this field and its influences can help us make more conscious and informed choices. This emphasizes the importance of mindfulness, self-reflection, and understanding our own biases and influences. In summary, the holographic model challenges our understanding of free will and human agency by suggesting a degree of determinism due to interconnectedness, questioning the absolute nature of individual agency, emphasizing the power of intention and co-creation, presenting a spectrum of agency rather than a binary view, highlighting the importance of awareness in navigating our choices. The holographic model doesn't necessarily negate free will, but it does offer a more complex and nuanced understanding of it. It invites us to consider that our choices might be influenced by factors beyond our immediate awareness, but that we still have the power to shape our own experience through our intentions and actions. While The Holographic Universe by Michael Talbot presents a compelling case for the holographic model, it faces significant criticisms regarding the scientific evidence presented. Here are some key limitations. 1. Oversimplification of complex concepts. Quantum physics. Critics argue that Talbot oversimplifies complex quantum phenomena like entanglement and wave-particle duality. He presents these concepts in a way that can be misleading and doesn't fully capture their nuances and limitations. Neurology. While research on brain plasticity and perception is relevant, it doesn't directly support the holographic model of consciousness. The brain's complexity and the lack of a complete understanding of consciousness make it difficult to definitively link these findings to a holographic universe. 2. Lack of direct evidence. No direct proof. The holographic model, while intriguing, lacks direct scientific proof. The evidence presented by Talbot is largely circumstantial and open to interpretation. Parapsychology. The reliance on parapsychological phenomena, which are highly controversial and lack robust scientific evidence, weakens the overall argument. Many scientists consider parapsychology to be outside the realm of mainstream science. 3. Alternative explanations. Other theories. Many alternative explanations exist for the phenomena cited by Talbot, such as entanglement and brain plasticity. These explanations don't necessarily support the holographic model. Evolutionary psychology. For example, evolutionary psychology provides explanations for phenomena like telepathy and precognition based on adaptive advantages, rather than a holographic universe. 4. Scientific consensus. Limited acceptance. The holographic model remains a fringe theory within the scientific community. While some physicists and neuroscientists find it intriguing, it lacks widespread acceptance. Further research needed. More research is needed to validate the holographic model and address the criticisms it faces. 5. Philosophical considerations. Subjectivity. The holographic model raises philosophical questions about the nature of reality and consciousness, which are difficult to address scientifically. Interpretation. The interpretation of scientific evidence, especially in areas like quantum physics and consciousness, is often subjective and open to different perspectives. Conclusion. While the holographic universe is a thought-provoking and engaging book, it's important to acknowledge the limitations of the scientific evidence presented. The holographic model remains a speculative theory that requires further research and rigorous scientific validation. While the holographic universe theory is still a speculative idea, there are a few key experimental findings that offer intriguing support and fuel ongoing research. Quantum entanglement. Experimental evidence. Numerous experiments have confirmed the existence of quantum entanglement, where two particles can be linked in such a way that they behave as if they were one, even when separated by vast distances. Holographic connection. This seemingly instantaneous connection between entangled particles challenges the idea of independent objects and suggests a deeper interconnectedness, potentially hinting at a holographic reality where information is encoded across a larger, unified field. Significance. Entanglement is a fundamental phenomenon in quantum mechanics, and its existence strongly supports the notion of a more interconnected reality, which aligns with the holographic principle. Black hole thermodynamics. Experimental evidence. While we cannot directly observe the interior of black holes, there is strong observational evidence for their existence and the properties predicted by general relativity. Hawking radiation, a phenomenon predicted by Hawking, has been indirectly observed through the detection of gravitational waves. Holographic connection. The connection between the black hole's entropy, a measure of its information content, and its surface area suggests that the information about the black hole's interior is encoded on its boundary. This principle, known as the holographic principle, has been extended to suggest that the entire universe might be a holographic projection from a lower dimensional boundary. Significance. The holographic principle, derived from black hole thermodynamics, provides a concrete mathematical framework for the holographic universe theory and suggests that gravity might emerge from a holographic description. Cosmic microwave background radiation. Experimental evidence. The cosmic microwave background, CMB, radiation, a faint afterglow of the Big Bang, has been meticulously measured by various experiments, including the WMAP and Planck satellites. These measurements show a remarkable uniformity across the universe. Holographic connection. Some physicists speculate that this uniformity might be explained by a holographic principle, where the information about the early universe was encoded on a lower dimensional surface, leading to a more uniform distribution of energy and matter. Significance. While this connection is still speculative, the extraordinary uniformity of the CMB provides a puzzle that might be addressed by the holographic principle, suggesting that the early universe might have been a holographic projection. It's crucial to note that these connections are still speculative and require further research and investigation. The holographic universe theory remains a fascinating and intriguing idea, but it's essential to approach it with a critical and open mind, acknowledging the ongoing scientific debate and the need for more concrete evidence.